time travel.
Genetic experiments?
Correct. When me and my partner Beefheart found out about this, we came out of retirement to stop Sam Baxter once and for all.
Wait, retirement? Aren't you like 12 years old?
I'm actually 68, but he captured us and experimented on us relentlessly. Now I look like this.
It can't be, but it is, isn't it?
It is, old friend. It's me, Beefheart. I've been waiting for my moment to come out of hiding to rescue you and help put a stop to all this madness.
Beefheart, my dearest and oldest friend. It's so good to see you, even if you are a 12-year-old girl and not the 6-year-old man you were last time we were together.
That is neither here nor there. Donuts and coffees, old friend?
I don't mind if we do, Beefheart.
Perhaps I should have a new name to go with my groovy new 12-year-old girl-like persona.
Perhaps you should call yourself Beatrice, like the milk.
I concur, my oldest and dearest lifelong pal.
Beatrice it is, then.
Now what were we saying about coffee and donuts?
Hot dog.
Let's roll.
Dear citizens of Calgary, I am the Chief of Police. I am here tonight to tell you about a crime most foul. Late last night at the Calgary National History Museum, a daring robbery took place and the mysterious hand of the mummy was stolen. The security guards and security cameras caught nothing. The guards and cameras have since been fired for failing to do their job. But I will not fail you, the citizens of Calgary. I will get my best 2 detectives on the case. You may know them, as they've been serving Calgary for 60 years as Beatrice and Cheenkaw.
Great of that old muskrat peddler to tell the whole world we're gonna solve this case before he even asked us.
His mustache has a will of its own, and it's affecting his brain in mysterious ways.
Maybe that's true, and maybe there's no stopping him from continually bossing us around.
Just because he's our boss.
You know what, Beatrice?
What's that, Cheenkaw?
Ever since we were experimented on and turned into 12-year-old children...
I think we may have been turned into 13-year-old children if we're being scientific about it, but that's neither here nor there, old friend.
Fair point, old buddy. But as I was saying, ever since we were turned into 13-year-old teenagers instead of 85-year-old men, I think the chief has been taking advantage of us more and more.
I feel like you are right, old friend. Miss Murphy! Miss Murphy!
You rang?
To be fair, it was more of a yell, unless you're referring to the fact that Beatrice's voice is like a beautiful bell that would summon the angels.
I was definitely not referring to that. What do you kids want this time?
Miss Murphy, even though I appear as a young girl, I'll have you know I was fighting monsters while you were still in diapers.
Yes, a fact that you like to bring up over and over.
That is neither here nor there, Miss Murphy. The point is, get our guns and some bus tickets.
Being too young to drive is sure cramping my detective style. But justice comes first. Let's go, old friend.
Hot dog!
Let's roll!
Yeah, let's roll my eyes.
there, little fella. Are you trying to get up on this bench? I can certainly help with that. I'm done with the sports section. Do you want it? To be the stolen hand of the mummy from the Calgary Natural History Museum, would you? And when I say stolen, it would seem as though I mean you ran away of your own accord.
What should we do first, old friends?
Perhaps we should go to the scene of the crime and try to find some clues.
The Calgary Natural History Museum would be the logical first step in our journey. Good thinking, Beatrice.
Thanks, Cheenkaw.
Beatrice, it sounds like your secret two-way radio watch is beeping. Possibly we are being contacted.
Seems plausible, dear comrade. Detectives Beatrice and Cheenkaw. Beatrice speaking.
Well, you two idiots! Shut up and listen to me. We got a nasty report of a murder down on Gertrude and 65th Street. Seems to me like an innocent got choked to death.
That's well and good, sir, but how is this connected to our current mystery?
If you would just shut up and listen to me for half a minute. One witness, she was about a block away, has very bad eyesight, doesn't believe in Father Christmas, but she swears that she saw a mummified hand crawling away from the crime scene.
As completely unreliable as this woman seems, perhaps we should look into this new development.
You realize what it means if this bonkers lady is telling the truth, don't you?
I sure do, my seasoned sidekick. It means we aren't looking for a thief anymore. We're looking for a murderous ancient limb capable of anything.
Now there's something you don't see every day. Tell me, what is a hand like you doing crawling down the street? Can I help you get somewhere? Don't feel like talking? Maybe you don't understand? Wait, somewhere?
هل يمكنني أن أحضرك إلى مكان ما؟
Yes, my master? What do you bid of me? Yes, my master. I shall bring you at once.
Beatrice, there's no time to take a break. We need to go to that murder scene as soon as possible.
Sit down, my time-tested friend. I have an idea and a plan.
Do tell, Beatrice. What do you have up your proverbial sleeve this time?
You see, the hand of the mummy is long gone from that murder scene, so really, what's the point in going?
I like where you're headed with this. Please continue, my trusted confidant.
Well, you see, Cheenkaw, when I was a younger man, I was watching the television when I had a vital realization.
Yes, go on.
You see, if you sit in one place for long enough, everyone you will ever need will eventually pass by you, and in this case, that means the mysterious hand of the mummy.
Solid advice. You stay here and wait, and I'll go get us some coffee and donuts.
Great plan, my trusted cohort. You never know how long it'll take fate to catch up with you.
Freeze, lady! You must be the one who robbed the Calgary Natural History Museum.
Why, officer, put down your gun. You've absolutely no proof of that at all.
Proof my foot! There's the goods right there on your shoulder.
This old thing? This is just my pet parrot. He had a bad accident and had to be bandaged up.
Well, I guess that seems plausible. Sorry for bothering you, ma'am. I'll let you on your way.
Come along. We better get moving. That cop was quite the handful.
It's a good donut. Beatrice, do you really think this will work? If the chief saw us, he might get the idea that we're just sitting around eating donuts and drinking coffees and not actually doing our job.
Good news is that the chief isn't here.
I don't know, pal. His mustache is everywhere.
Anyway, yeah, I think it'll work. Have faith, my dearest and oldest wingman.
Hey there, old-timer. Beautiful day for us in the park, isn't it?
Hello, young man. It's nice to have some company out here once in a while. You know, doing my research in my office all alone every day gets kind of lonely. I'm Dr. Cloister.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Cloister. I'm Detective Beatrice. And this is my lifelong partner and seasoned friend, Cheenkaw.
Excuse me for this, Dr. Cloister, but what exactly do you research?
I am the world's leading authority on ancient Egypt, specifically mummies.
See, Cheenkaw, I told you the person we need would pass by us eventually. Dr. Cloister, we happen to be on the case of the missing mummy hand from the Calgary Natural History Museum.
Yeah, but it seems like the hand of the mummy has actually come to life and escaped, and now is on a murderous rampage.
Long story short, do you know where this hand of the mummy would be heading?
Oh dear. I knew this would happen when those fools put that cursed hand on display. I warned them, I told them, but did they listen to Dr. Cloister? Did they ever listen to that man who's just sitting doing... Excuse me. But, in response to your question, I do know where the hand is heading.
Well?
The hand is heading to the Pepper Warehouse, the old Pepper Warehouse, just outside of town.
The Pepper Warehouse? Why?
Because that's where we store the scepter of Osiris. The hand needs the scepter in order to return to its full form.
The scepter of Osiris? We should have known. Beatrice, let's get moving, and call Mrs. Murphy to meet us there. She can give us a ride back when we deal with this menace.
Hot dog.
Let's roll! Beatrice, my constant companion and closest ally.
Yes, Cheenkaw?
When we get to the Pepper warehouse, what is our plan?
Well, hopefully we will arrive before the hand of the mummy. Chances are it's crawling there, while we have the advantage of being on public transit.
You're not wrong, Beatrice.
As for a plan, I'm still concocting one in my mind.
In your mind?
In my mind.
I'm sorry. I cannot go any further. Master, it's not my fault. You see, when I was a child, I was a huge fan of Clifford the Big Red Dog. And so when I was 12, my parents hired him to come entertain at my birthday party. And I really wanted to climb all the way up to the top of his big head because I just wanted to hug his giant ears so badly. But you see, suddenly there was this freak dust devil that came out of nowhere, and it caused me to momentarily lose my grip, and I fell to the ground. Luckily, no bones were broken, and I was mostly okay. Well, so we thought. Turns out there was some damage to my inner ear, and it caused me to have some issues with my equilibrium, and so because of that, I have less stamina for walking than other women my age who didn't have this childhood injury.
Certainly, my veteran pal. You see, the hand will be coming towards this box because it is where the mystical scepter of Osiris is being kept. And on its way here, it will have to pass my trap.
Seems logical so far.
Then I pull this string, and bingo, the hand is trapped. And at that point, it cannot move, and we can shoot rapidly into the box and destroy it and its evil ways.
Excellent plan, old friend. Here it comes now.
Cheenkaw. It's been a heck of a ride. I'm gonna miss our Sunday brunches the most.
See you in the next life, Beatrice.
Come on, you two. Let's get this hand to prison where it belongs.
Mrs. Murphy, you saved us.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving us a hand. Yes, sir, the danger is over now. Thanks to Beatrice's brilliant plan with the box and the string and my defensive policing of the situation.
Good work, you two. I think there's a medal due for this one. Maybe a pay raise. Maybe not. Either way, the citizens of Calgary are safe once again, thanks to you, Beatrice and Cheenkaw.
Chief, there's someone else we have to thank that it was essential in us solving this case. I wouldn't feel right if we left them out of all the accolades.
You're not wrong, Beatrice. Be sure to tell the papers we were assisted by Dr. Cloister, the Egypt research guy. He was great.
Won't forget.